This quarter alone, we sold 4 billion of these babies.
Like to live in harmony with every living thing, to spread the love and cherish all that planet Earth may bring.
How many bottles would it take before we face the cost? We can't keep using all this plastic, or soon we'll all be lost. Now it is time for a change. It's in our hands. Now it is time for a change. It's in our hands. Now it is time for a change.
It is indeed in our hands. You can download the Recycler app today from the App Store or Play Store. Welcome to Recycler. We're not just an idea, but an actual revenue-generating company, and today we would love to share our story with you. I am not going to spend too long on explaining the problem and market size, as the video highlighted these, and you probably know a lot about this already. But I'd like to focus on point number 3, which is that a lot of us want to recycle, but don't find it convenient. Imagine a world where you could easily recycle anything, from plastic to phones to clothes, all from the comfort of your home. Well, you can stop imagining now. Our solution is a free app that allows you to organize recycling pickups, earn points, learn about recycling, and share your recycling kudos with the world. You can see a demo of our app playing on the screen, and we think it is beautiful. Our app is not a pipe dream. It is being used by hundreds of users in Delhi. We want to be the Uber of recycling, or Didi if you prefer that in Beijing. Currently, households have to pay for their waste to be collected, between $2 to $4 a month. We will pay them using points to sweeten the deal. Let's talk about our collection process. User books a collection using our app, the collectors get notified, and the nearest collector is assigned. The collector picks up the waste and delivers it to our warehouse. Delivers it to our warehouse. Once we've collected about 1 ton of plastic waste, we transport it to our buyer who pays us. I've talked enough, so let's get Fifi and Dash to explain our current numbers. Just 1 sec. Can you play that video? No. The present. Because it just automatically exits. No, go back. Go there. And go to this thing.
Time for maths with Fifi and Dash.
The average household produces 1.2 kilograms of recyclable waste per day according to various official sources.
We are currently collecting 3.6 tons of plastic waste per month.
We sell plastic to our buyers at 35 cents per kilogram, so our current income is $1,260 per month.
We rent storage at $220 per month, and each ton we transport to our buyers costs us $120. The current logistical costs are approximately $700 per month.
We pay our collectors $4 per day, and the transportation of the 30 kilograms they collect costs us an extra $1. Our current collector wage bill is $450 per month.
This leads us to a tidy $110 profit, even after paying the collector twice the amount they currently get.
We currently have 132 active houses who recycle using us, along with a host of others, companies and organizations.
We have put everything in a neat table for you, so feel free to ask questions if you didn't understand any.
We expect to grow to 1,000 active households in the next 6 months based on our current rates of progress. Back to you, Rhea.
Thank you, Fifi and Dash. We've tried to keep a realistic timeline based on our progress. However, with investment, there's no reason why we can't achieve these milestones quicker. How do we earn money? Well, for every 1 kg of plastic we collect, we earn about 5-cent profit after taking out the collection, storage, and transportation costs. So how do we earn more money? Well, by buying our own transport, we can save those 12 cents and raise our profit to 15 cents. after taking into account all the cost of fuel and labor. Our number of signups have been increasing monthly. The big jump is due to our Instagram campaign, which really pushed the number of users. Along with our active users that are also growing monthly. So what about our competition? Well, we have 4 main groups: app-based and companies. These don't have a collection mechanism and rely on users going to them. Government programs have a huge reach but limited success. Finally, local collectors who have a set infrastructure but are disorganized. We plan to integrate them into our workforce. Marketing will be one of our biggest costs in the coming year. We targeted resident associations and have the biggest one on board. We innovated through the use of comic books and characters. Fifi and Dash, whom you've met, might even turn into a new merchandising revenue stream. We have companies like Blackberries on board who supply us with 400 kg plastic waste each month. Finally, we're active on social media and our first campaign was a success. We will continue to target influencers and delve into some imaginative product placements. We have the tech know-how, the business, and the legal know-how, which enables us to realize our dream. Often, more than the idea, the timing needs to be critical. With Greta Thunberg and youth climate activism at all-time high, we believe that we're just at the cusp of change and can truly make a difference. Team Recycler is here and is here to stay. Thank you, and I'm happy to answer your questions. I'd want to show you my app so you can have a look at it and how it works.
So I'm obviously working in Beijing. I only have one question. You know, if you win this thing or become the first thing you're going to try is do exactly what you're doing, but do it about 10 times faster. So many things you're going to do.
Yeah. So what we've decided after we win the $10,000, we'll definitely invest in our transportation because recently transportation has been one of our biggest costs. And if we buy our transportation, which costs $5,000 with a driver and labor cost for 1 year, that makes it easier for us to transport our plastic waste, and then we can even transport our waste every day if we start collecting 1 ton per day.
Okay, but I'm going to put you on the spot, and I want you guys one thing, which is, you had access to someone in the past. How are we going to instantly see what is recruiting other team members, or just you yourself changing how you think about this, or how you approach this? How are you going to go much faster than you have in the past?
So as we're scaling up, we will hire more members for the team. So like right now we have a business consultant and we're only 2 people, so we're working like by ourselves. So as we scale up, we'll obviously hire people. We're thinking of hiring a manager who can keep in track of that all the collections are on time. As our member Enna, she couldn't be here as she had to do that. So we'll start hiring more people and increase the size of our team, which will make it easier for us to scale up as then many people will have tasks and everything will be done on time.
Do you have ways to connect with clients and what's their feedback about your product and what's their comments? Like, I would actually love to hear about that thing and how do you respond to them? And also maybe the supplier side as well.
So I didn't really understand your question. Are you asking how our...
How do you interact with your user and
Oh,
what's
okay.
their bad comments? Like,
So many users have this problem that they feel like what's happening now is the collectors, they kind of like don't come on time sometimes, and that's because we have to make sure that our collections are positive and that they're actually true, that someone's not actually faking it. Because what we came across was people would just book a collection just to try it out, and they won't really have the waste with them. So that's why it takes us time to actually call up the user and ask them if they actually have waste at the house, which kind of delays the process. But we're thinking of in the future that because we will start setting up and developing our app even better, so that what happens is that our app can actually see if the user actually what time the user is. Because right now, what happens is we don't really get a notification of the time. Only the collector gets it, so that's what we want to add in our app, so even we know when someone's booked a collection. No, so the users don't have to pay because our app is free, and actually we pay points. And for our next update, we will add a store which is only includes products that are made from recycled materials like paper, pencils, and we're actually tying up with few companies to actually make those products so that users can actually buy their products, and they're also good for the environment.
It looks like a network business, so you need to have enough suppliers in order to provide satisfying experience. How do you plan to do the growth path?
So what we're planning to do is target resident associations. So basically there are these huge communities. What will happen is if we target them, their head will let all the households know in that community, and then eventually those households can start using it and it will be easier for them to know about our app. We will also target bigger influencers so that the word spreads out all around the world.